only because we don't want the audience to be waiting and waiting and waiting. This is so sad.
We can go ahead and go live while she comes
So,
on.
good morning, my people. So sorry again. You can see they are here. They have arrived again to come for us. So here we are on air and things are falling apart. So anyway, we are continuing because we have something good. This is how you can actually tell that something good is about to happen. Devil will fight you tooth and nail. They will come in every format to destroy what you're doing. But we are not, we don't quit. We don't give up. We are fighters, so we fight on. So I am so sorry with what happened before. I know you guys got the gist of the video. So Sister August, I think you're continuing afterwards, right?
Yes, I'm continuing. Yes. And is Mr. Okbolua still there?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Our viewers, please, sorry, share this message. It's so important that our people get this very, very all important messages. Please share. So now back to Mr. Polua. We know that politicians, the Nigerian politicians and their bed partners. And when I'm talking about their bed partners, I'm talking about the pastors in the church. I'm talking about the traditional rulers. These people are the direct beneficiaries of that contraption, of the electoral processes. They are the people that benefit each time we go out there to vote. Whether we even go out there to vote or not, they benefit from it. Now, and as a result, they have become willing tools in the hands of this Fulani Caliphate. We have the likes of Obasanjo. Obasanjo, the number one willing tool. He recently met with Sheikh Gumi, the terrorist negotiator. Can you imagine the kind of title that they have? Then we have the likes of Tinubu that is aspiring to become a president in 2023. We have the likes of their funjas of those days. We have the likes of their Deboyes. As a pastor, you would think he would be speaking the way Paul Adefarasi is speaking right now. But instead, he recently had a close contact with El Rufai and saying that El Rufai is a kind man and all these things. And I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with these willing tools? And not too long ago, we had the chairman of Afenifere endorsing Tinubu for president of 2023, even though they recently lost the spokesperson not too long ago, Yinka Odumaki. You understand? And you would think that because Yinka was speaking for the Yoruba nation and suddenly his people are kind of trying to endorse Tinubu, that doesn't make sense. And not too long ago, Kola Abiola, the son of Moshood Abiola, has declared his intention to run for 2023. And this is the method the Fulanis are using to dangle carrots on the faces of the Yoruba nation because they know that the agitation is now stronger than they can even imagine. They knew that Kola's dad won the fairest and freest election in Nigeria in 1993. And of course, they didn't give the man his mandate. He died fighting for his mandate. Now they want to bring his son to appease to the Yoruba nation so that they will not go ahead and fight for their own self-determination. Now, the question is now, these things that they are facing, how is the Yoruba nation tackling all this matter? Hello?
All right. I'm here.
You can hear you.
I'm here. I can hear you clearly.
Yes, go
Do you
ahead.
want me to respond now?
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. You can hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now let me say this. You can fool all of the people some of the time. You can fool some of the people all the time. But you can't fool all of the people all the time. People have suddenly come to the realization that Nigeria is impossible. It's just unsustainable. People have come to the realization that this charade should and must come to an end. You needed to have been at the rally that we had today. Yoruba people have always been traditionally the greatest believers in Nigeria. But right now, we have come to that inevitable conclusion that we can never, ever progress with Nigeria. So we are all geared towards making sure that we exit the Nigerian gulag and form the Yoruba nation. Now, back to your questions about why we keep having people who are more or less compromisers of our collective patrimony. You know, it's like that for any bourgeois anywhere in the world. The elites are always like that. I can tell you that because people are not suffering, they're not feeling the pain, they are not feeling the pinch, and they don't have a conscience, most of them will never go by to support you on what you are doing to free your people. It's only a few people that have the love of the generality of the people at heart that would come to the conclusion and take action. The conclusion that there are people who are being oppressed, there are people who are being victimized, there are people who are being downtrodden, that will come to a conclusion that they have to take affirmative action. So that's the situation where we are now. So when you see people like the other ones that you mentioned, obviously compromising, I can tell you that it's not out of character. Mm-hmm. And it's not peculiar to the Yoruba people alone. It's the general behavior of elites all over the world.
True.
Go to Russia, go to the Soviet Union, go to the Americas, everywhere, Europe. Most of this, the elites usually behave that way. If you go to the 1660-something experiment in England, when Oliver Cromwell had to challenge the status quo twice. Oliver Cromwell was, part of the elite, but he couldn't take it anymore. And challenged the status quo. Same thing in Ghana. Jerry Rawlings was part of the elite, but he challenged the status quo. The same thing happened in Cuba under Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro was, born with the golden spoon, but he couldn't take it anymore. So there will always be such cases, such what I would call people who are born with the golden spoon, but somehow or the other have refused to sacrifice their conscience. And those are the kind of people that we're talking about now in Yoruba land who have stood up. I must tell you anyway that their very leader, Papa Shoroti, never endorsed Tinubu, But of course, he's not saying enough, or he's not doing enough to be affirmative in the desire for a Yoruba nation. Obviously, the people are being killed in the forest, the people are being raped, they are being slaughtered, their farms are being destroyed, and we are still saying all this, making all this sitting on the fence statement. There is saying anyway that those people who sit on the fence end up being stoned from both sides. Absolutely. So those people like that, they will become footnotes in history. That is where they belong. But we forge on regardless. We are committed, determined, and fully assured that we are going to deliver a Yoruba nation in a very short time, in the shortest possible time. Mm-hmm. Tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is very good to know. It's just that recently I was watching. There's this new platform that was formed. For some reason, I don't know why it came to my Facebook page, and it had joined the Kola Abiola for president of 2023. And I'm like, what the heck is that? Is it that our people are not listening to what is going on? Are they not seeing people that are out there canvassing and campaigning every day out there talking about the Yoruba nation? Why are they trying to bring up Kola Abiola? And Kola does not even look like somebody that is presidential. It doesn't even look like somebody that has anything upstairs there, because, they are all part of the elites. They're all part of the people eating out of the resources that belong to the entire, nation. So it was just surprising to see that the campaign is even ongoing, as we speak. He's out there, people are, campaigning seriously for him. And I'm, a little bit so disgusted. Anyway, thank you for that answer. Sister Ekwi, if you want to continue.
if you permit me,
Yes.
He wants to say something. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Permit me, yeah. I can tell you that 1994, when his father's election was annulled, and his father was arrested, I can tell you that I was on the same plane with him, while traveling from Abuja to Lagos or something like that. And his father was arrested, and this guy had just gone to see Babangida's daughter, because I think they were having an affair or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't really care. His father eventually died in prison, killed by the same guy who was going out with his daughter. So they are so damnably selfish that you can never put anything by them. What does he want to be? What is he coming to give us in Nigeria that is contesting for a 2023 president? It shows
right?
They don't really care. They don't feel the pain that the other people are feeling. So I think we can just ignore them and forge on with our campaign.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Sister Queen.
He made a reference to all the people from other countries and continents that, when their people are suffering, they say they have to do something. It will touch their heart. They have to do something about it. But majority of people, because they're benefiting from the failed states, because they're benefiting from the system, they're not going to fight for it. Who is going to pay the mortgage for the house that they bought in America? So the one that they even paid cash and didn't come back for. There's a place in our neighborhood where they took a house that belonged to, I don't know, I know it's a Nigerian politician. They took his house because he didn't cut the grass. They send him several messages because here they will give you information to come do what you're supposed to do. Then if you don't do it, the home association they auctioned off, what is that? They auctioned off his house here in the neighborhood. And I bet he didn't even care because it's the money that he stole. Do you think he want Nigeria to end? Because he will steal another money to buy another house in another neighborhood. And this is a house that was almost $1 million. So it's not the $150 one or $1,000 one or 100,000. This was, I think, $758. The house is what? But they ended up selling that house for $555,000. So these people will never come to our aid. So we need to understand, and that's why we, the regular people, will have to say, it's enough. You're not doing it anymore. We are done with this nonsense. So I'm glad that our brother is seeing it that way. We are not waiting for the elites to come and save us. They will never save us. Instead, they will speak more English. They are speaking it, your brain is spinning. They will never learn how to speak their own language. So my brother, I want to thank you so much for that input, because if you go ahead.
Yes, sorry. There's a video when our brother was, I don't know if you have it already.
Which one? I have the next video already. You mean the next one?
Yes, next one, yes.
Okay. Yeah, pull it up.
Thank you.
I'm the spokesperson of Unicom, Yoruba Liberation Command, and our position on restructuring is very clear. We made a declaration saying that it's too late for restructuring in Nigeria. You will remember in 1962 there was a massive problem in Nigeria when everyone was arrested. Our people talked to us. There was crisis for over 4 years that led to the coup. There was a Yoruba meeting of elders called the Yoruba Leaders of Thought. We relented. The thing continued. Yoruba has continued to lose ground since that time. In 1993, there was the annulment of the 2012 election. Shibade, the former army, spoke and said Yoruba should go ahead and conduct an election. We did. It led to nothing. The same thing happened in 1998, just before the handover to the democratic elected government. Yoruba did not want to go for anything like Nigeria again. But then it failed. Look at where we are. Yoruba has been losing ground since 1914. And we are just tired. We are not for restructuring. It's too late for restructuring in Nigeria. It's too late for Sovereign National Conference. It's too late for resource control. What we want now is Oduduwa Republic. And And we are very categorical about that. We have made that very clear. We have made declarations, and we are very serious about our demands. Every region just go to its own tent. Yoruba has to be on its own, because the problem that Yoruba has is Nigeria. Nigeria is the problem, is the impediment to Yoruba development. Is the impediment to Yoruba development. Without Nigeria, we won't be where we are. 1960, we were far ahead of South Korea and North Korea. We were far ahead of China even. We had television before France. We had radio before South Africa. Look at where we are today. I think it's a shame that even anyone in Ghana can be talking about restructuring at this point in time. What are you restructuring? This country that is already shot to pieces? I don't think that's what we want. But they're always talking about giving Nigeria a chance. The patience of Yoruba with Nigeria has come to an end.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes. Our relationship has come to an end. Yeah, it's not by force. Marriage is not by force. Yeah, I say I know they do again. Is it by force? I know do again. And you can see how they're reacting, running everywhere. If you knew we are this important to you, why were you treating us anyhow? Now you're running everywhere looking for how to make sure that we stay with you. It's not by force. Thank you so much, our brother. We appreciate what you're doing. So indeed, the indigenous peoples are trapped in this one Nigeria, like you said. We are trapped. Change, they say, is constant. But some Nigerians seem to be suffering from the fear of unknown. Maybe when they understand what this nation stands to do for us, this thing, this plan, this Nina's plans, what the nations are for, how viable the nations will become. Maybe when they hear some of these things, it will encourage them. It will make them to become enthusiastic towards this inevitable change that is on there, because it's coming. We are not waiting for Britain to give us. We are not waiting for even America. No. And they understand it. These nations understand it. They say it's in the hands of the indigenous peoples. We have to decide by ourselves. So please, Mr. Kinala, what are the prospects of the proposed Yoruba nation? Can you throw some of these things to our people so that they will listen and hear? Thank you. Can you hear me?
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Truth. In fact, every day I watch your program, I continue to get encouraged that it is possible, because you are people that have committed yourself to unearthing what could be the impediments that are holding us down, and how we can surmount them. I can tell you clearly that the greatest black nation on earth will be the Yoruba nation. That is not saying that my brothers and sisters will not evolve a very mighty, powerful nation. But I can tell you from my own point of view what I know about the Yoruba people and the nation they intend to form. Now let me start from antiquity. The Yoruba nation has been in existence for over 10,000 years. And we have a technology that is the backbone of modern day computing. We had our own language, we had our own system of writing, even before the white man came.
Wow.
We were a people, and we have all these things documented anyway. We have the binary code. Geometric symbol. We had things like that already coded, already developed, which form the background, which form the basis of modern day computing. We had them already coded 10,000 years ago. So when you talk about 256 bytes and all the rest, forming the base of the computer, it's based on the first system of 16 by 16. And these are not things that were just developed yesterday. And that's why you find that the greatest surviving culture outside of Africa is the Yoruba culture. The Yoruba culture is in Trinidad and Tobago, it's in Cuba, it's in Brazil, it's in the USA. There's a town, there are 2 or 3 towns in the USA that are basically Yoruba towns, or Yotunji is one. Now, all those ones are from antiquity. And the new diaspora now The Yoruba nation is in all the 200 and something countries and territories of the world. And everywhere where the Yoruba man is a human resource that is highly valued. When people talk about Nigerian culture everywhere, my dear, is Yoruba culture they are talking about. When you talk about marriage systems, you are talking about Yoruba culture. When you talk about chieftaincy titles, you are talking about Yoruba culture. When you talk about naming ceremonies, you are talking about Yoruba culture. So that is present day. But when we talk about the prospects of the future, the whole of the Atlantic coast, from the Shekiri Bight of Bonny up to Badagry, the longest littoral water that Nigeria has belong to Yoruba. The greatest number of resource personnel already developed, educated Nigerians, the highest number is Yoruba. All the things that you can find, mineral resources, from gold to bitumen to mica, whatever, they are in Yoruba land. The largest deposit of bitumen in the world, untapped, is in Yoruba land. Even oil resources, untapped, oil, heavy oil, and light oil resources in Nigeria, they are in Yoruba land, untapped. I can mention over 25 highly prized items, minerals, that are in Yoruba land. Now, when it comes to the importation of all goods into Nigeria, the greatest amount of money being made beyond oil is through the water, through the ports, and through the borders. The most lucrative borders in Nigeria are in Yoruba land. The greatest commercial centers in Nigeria are in Yoruba land. Lagos is the commercial center of the Yorubas and is the commercial center of Nigeria. No town or city in Africa can hold any candle to Lagos. And Lagos had electricity, I can tell you, before Paris. Go and check it, go and Google it. Lagos had light, they had electric power in 1894. I can go on and on and on and on to our infinite possibilities. We have no business with Nigeria. Nigeria, as I said in some of those videos that you played, Nigeria is an impediment. It's an albatross on our necks. Nigeria is holding us down and stalling our potential for greatness.
Mm-hmm.
We are the pride of the black race. We are what we call in our national anthem, we said, Ogo Adulawo. I want you, Ogo Adulawo. We are the pride, we are the glory of the black race. So when anybody talks about if we leave Nigeria, we are going to suffer. Suffer from what?
We're already dead.
The most fertile part of Nigeria is Yoruba land. So what are we going to suffer from? We are only going to suffer from what I will call relief. Relievers are free at last. Free at last, like Martin Luther King said. We'll be free at last. And our children can begin to enjoy the prospects of what this Yoruba nation, this dynamic Yoruba nation can deliver. For them, they won't be running to other parts of the world anymore. For succor. They won't be running helter and skelter to go and find what is available on their land. That is what we are sending to the new Yoruba nation. That is what we are sending to the new Yoruba people. And I'm sure this can be duplicated in the southeast, in the land. It can be duplicated in the land. It can be duplicated in Angas land. It can be duplicated in the Plateau, in the Benue, in all parts of the Middle Belt, including Kaduna. It can be duplicated even in Song and Mong, in Jalingo, where there are Christians there who are not also Fulani or Kanuri. So these are the infinite possibilities. So when anybody tells you the Yoruba will survive, tell them to shut up. Because they don't know anything. They don't know. They they don't know a quarter or an insignificant part of what we have here. They are the ones that know. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kinola. Thank you. You've done so well because you're making us to see through your eyes because people are blind. The prospects ahead. Nigeria is a liability, my people. Nigeria is a liability. In the heaviness, in the heavy us. Oh, Nigeria, the heavy us. Make we throw away Nigeria, make we get fresh air. Fresh air. Thank you so much because you made us to know that this same thing you're talking about can be duplicated in Lower Niger territory. It can be duplicated in Middle Belt. Why do you want to keep yourself down, our viewers? Why do you want to keep your children suffering? Every day you're moving your children all over the world looking for schools where to take them. Meanwhile, you can reproduce this same thing in your land. You're allowing the world to hold you down. In fact, the world should be waiting for the NSM expectation, that is, waiting for the manifestation of the nations coming from Nigeria, of the nations coming from Africa. Because what Ninas is doing will be reproduced in other parts of Africa. And the world should be waiting for us. They should be clapping hands and encouraging us, not discouraging us, because nothing will stop us. Sister Mona, please, do you have the next video?
Absolutely.
Nothing will stop us, people. Please share, share, share. Share, share, share. Get motivated. Get alive. Become alive. Finally, we're going to be free, my people. We're going to be free.
Even sister, for those that are saying that the Yoruba nation should move, that they would suffer. Shana, your suffer, it concern you.
Don't mind them. Don't mind foolish people.
Status quo ante. You cannot live together unless they agree. Pre-1804, before the British came, we were separate nations. We were all separate nations, and we were not conquered by the British. I'm talking about the Yoruba now. We were not conquered by the British. When we signed with the British, because I have to go to status quo ante to be able to put this in proper perspective, we were not conquered by the British. When we signed with the British were treaties of trade and cooperation. They were not treaties of conquest or subjugation. So that has to be very clear. It was all this that the British took into all the treaties that we signed with them. We have copies of all these treaties that the British armed themselves with to do what they call this amalgamation in 1914, which is a massive error. But of course, it was done to advance the economic interests of the British. So whatever happened, and it's been classified as a monumental mistake, monumental error, because we are completely different peoples. Presently in Nigeria is over 60 million. All over the world, we are over 300 million. When you count those people in the diaspora, in the 500-year diaspora, and the people in the latest diaspora of the 20th century. In the various countries of the world where we are as Yoruba, in America, USA, in Trinidad and Tobago, in Jamaica, in Brazil, in Cuba, in St. Lucia, in Haiti, Dominican Republic, and so on and so forth. The Yoruba form a very large diaspora population, close to 300 million, if no more. So, we shouldn't be talking of being in Nigeria. There is no reason why we should be here. Secondly, you will discover that we don't share the same worldview.
Nope.
The cosmogonic belief of the Yoruba is totally different from every other tribe. And we are completely unique. We are unique in the way we dress. We are unique in the way in our culture. We are unique in our world outlook. We are unique in our developmental aspirations. We are totally unique and different from the rest of Nigeria. So we have said it many times over that we want out. We do not belong to Nigeria and we want out. Anybody?
Awesome. I love how my brother speaks with boldness.
Yes.
He knows himself. He knows his what. He knows what he's capable of. He knows what is imbued in him. He speaks with such authoritative attitude and eloquence. My brother, can we buy some of this confidence? Can you bottle them for me? Because I have people I need to sell it.
We'll give them free of charge. We'll buy it and then give them free of charge. They need it.
We should put in a capsule and hand it out because this is awesome. This is awesome. We do have men in our land after all. Woo!
Yes. Thank you, Sister Mona. Thank you, our viewers. Please continue to share this information because this is how we are selling the confidence to you. As you share it, people will listen to this, our brother, and begin to get some dose of confidence to see that we can do this. People, we can do it. So let's go back to, from my own end, we know that war is quite expensive. That is in terms of loss of human capital, resources, and general devastation of the entire region, as well as long-term consequences on human, land, and vegetation. And that is why NINAS is navigating carefully, so that we don't have anarchy. And the days ahead will be very critical for NINAS as they proceed to engage the masses the more. And moving away from government, moving away from elected officials who are not disciplined enough to officially come to the table for discussion. They gave them 90 days for discussion. They didn't come. Another 30 days, they're playing games. You see them, all the games they're playing. They heard that we are coming. They are busy playing games. Like, sorry, my brother. They're in and out of meetings, in and out. They think it's us that are doing all those their rat moves. We don't have time for that. So especially when we know that these leaders are quite few and can easily be rounded up. There are few of them. No one really wants war, especially when we know how to solve the problem, because the people troubling us are very few. We are 180 million, for instance, the masses. And the people holding us down are just like 1,500 if you put all of them together.
And they have houses locked up in my neighborhood. Because
I'm telling you, there are very few. How can these very few be holding the entire millions of people hostage and we let them? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. We are the ones allowing it. We, the people, are the ones allowing these few people to hold us hostage. We know them. We know their houses. We know where the children are. We know their families. We know everything about them. They live with us. We say we don't want to go into election because there's a sovereignty dispute. 1999 Constitution is the constitution the external colonizers and internal colonizers are using to hold us down, tie down our destiny, and we say we don't want it anymore. We say we don't want election because what are you electing? It's the constitution you wish to swear them in. Is that one the problem that we have? Is getting a fool to swear by 1999 Constitution the problem that we should be concerning the people? No. So judging from the fact that that document that they're going to use to swear them in is fraudulent, and it's now in contention. So what election is somebody talking about? So it's a closed issue. And we had Professor Akitoye, our prof of the moment, the only prof I know of for Nigeria.
I went to school for my people, yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't know any other prof. If you are a prof, come and prove to me. He has proven himself that he's a prof indeed. So the only prof I know of in Nigeria for now.
Prof Oshibanjo, Oshibanjo.
That one that is going to Kano with visa.
No, that one that goes to Kano with visa.
He should come and issue him the visa so that he can go to Kano. my dear. So our professor was saying that we're going to have self-determination that is bloodless, and it makes sense in what he's saying, especially when there's no need for it. Also we can see collaboration between the elders and the youths in Yoruba land. We can see what they're doing. We're seeing results already. Why are we going to start killing ourselves when the result is already on the table? We are seeing results. You see, the youths are paying attention to their elders. They have energy, but they are listening to their elders because they know their elders have the experience. And when you combine experience and power, no brainer, success is what you have. But when somebody is feeling like you have energy, you carry a winter stick and you're falling inside bush and run up and down, you say you have one or hammer, whatever that is advising you. No direction, no nothing. You're committing suicide. So we like what the Yorubas are doing. The youths are collaborating with their elders. So they are not unnecessarily hitting up the populace and arrogantly flaying up embers of war as if they can handle it. When the war now comes, they start saying, no, we are not the ones, so we did not bomb the place. We did not bomb police station. Oh, you did not bomb the police station? All the money that they were contributing for you. So what did you do with it? You're not the one that did the war. So outsiders came and did the war while you were still there. I thought you said your security. What are you telling me?
Uh-oh. Her internet is off. She's talking. We're not hearing. We can hear you.
Even when they have meetings.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can see that. So sorry that I took you around all this because we are trying to get our people. It's mainly for our viewers, not really for you. We are talking all these things. We'll come back to you when we are done talking to our viewers so that their brain can come together. Because this suffering has scattered our people's brain. So we are trying to put them together, even those that will watch us later, so that when they listen, they'll see that we are trying to bring their thoughts together. So, our brother, now I'm coming to you. Can you please speak to the intelligentsias, the technocrats in Lower Niger, in Middle Belt? Them, so that they will know how they can arise and work with Ninas. Because I will love what Yorubas did. They have what they were doing for a long time. Then I saw, okay, Pronaco, Ninas, they say, okay, let's team up together. So they teamed up together and formed the alliance. That means the Yorubas understand the importance of alliance in this type of thing. Please, can you explain to our people that, because in our land alone, Lower Niger, we have up to maybe 90 groups. This one running to one side, this one running to that side. Can you please talk to them, especially the intelligentsia, because we don't want hoodlums who are causing chaos everywhere and anarchy everywhere, who don't even understand where we're going. We don't want them destroying our land and turning it into Somalia. Please, my brother, can you just talk to the so-called educated people so that they can come and start copying from what you people are doing? Maybe their brain will work better. Thank you. Sorry. Please, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. I must tell you that the strongest men of history talk peace. It does not mean because they are preaching peace that they can't fight war. I should remind you that the Yoruba race is a very atavistic race. This is a race that fought many wars for over 1,000 years, conquering territories upon territories, even up to Ghana. But you see, that is not the method of today. It's not what you should start with. But because of that, our detractors say, Yorubas are cowards. And when they say that, we all laugh. Because we know our history. And we know that when it comes to war, we can fight wars. We have ever been defeated. But then, the wise man seeks peace. And in seeking peace, there is a path to peace that is fraught with a long period of time of negotiations, alliances, visits and co-visits, compromises here and there. It does not mean you are weak. Mm-hmm. There's a saying that when you prostrate for the dwarf, it does not mean that when you get up, you will not be taller. So when you have kept quiet all these years, it's not out of weakness, it's actually out of strength. Because what we do is that we use 7 years to plan a 7-day war. And in keeping quiet, in looking at the other side, looking at the opinions of other people, considering them, looking at their own side of the story, it does not mean that we are weak. So I commend to everybody the methodical, scientific, proactive, even preemptive method that NINAS, Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance of Self-Determination, that we have put together. The method is faultless, almost faultless. And we are taking it one step after the other, logically. Logic is the systematic way of reasoning.
Right.
Like my teacher in philosophy in school used to talk about Descartes, René Descartes of France, who came up with this theory that cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I exist. We must first of all affirm our existence. We must first of all affirm our right to self-determination and freedom. To not decide that we need and deserve total freedom, that we deserve more than what we are getting. And convince our people that that is what they need. After then, we now go ahead to convince our enemy that he doesn't need the terror that he's bringing to us. That the terror that he's bringing to us, if we should multiply it, we will annihilate them. So that's why it's still word of mouth. Being the systematic way of reasoning. So that they will not see the error and the folly of their ways. So that's why the method adopted by NINAS is the way to go. Because we are preaching peace. We are preaching logic. We are preaching a scientific way of ending this source of mystery to all of us. Nigeria is a source of mystery and a source of misery. It's a source of misery to everyone except this 1,500 people that are busy terrorizing us. Busy appropriating all our resources. So the NINAS, which is a collaboration of Yoruba land, a Lawmaker Congress, and the middle belt of Nigeria, is the only way to go. And suddenly, we have changed the status quo. Suddenly, we have changed the balance. The scale is now tilting in our people. It is now 4 parts against 2. And earlier these people, northern fringe, the earlier they realize that the better. Because we're actually trying to save them from annihilation. We're trying to save them from themselves. And nobody, no human being deserves annihilation. But the way they are pushing the rest of Nigeria now is towards self-immolation, is towards self-destruction, and for themselves. Because Nigeria definitely will speak. Nigeria definitely will break. I'm saying this with all emphasis at my command. Nigeria will break. But then when Nigeria breaks, are we going to be the enemy of the Igbo man? No. Are we going to be the enemy of the German? No. Do we want to be the enemies of Hausa Fulani or Hausa people or the Fulani people? No. We want to live at peace with our neighbors.
Decent life.
Unless you make peace impossible. If you make peace impossible, we are ready for war. But then who needs war? So that is it. That is what we are trying to tell all of us. Let us quickly get on the drawing board and tear Nigeria to pieces. Let all of us go to our homes and go and repair our homes so that we can all achieve the fullness of our potential. And that is what I will address to the my intellectual colleagues in all the zones. Let us listen this thing out logically. and know that the ultimate goal, the ultimate benefit that all of us can derive from a dissolved Nigeria is far greater than the suffering that all our people are enduring now. I think that is the way to go. When somebody says, like Buhari and all these people, when they continue saying, Nigeria is indissoluble, Nigeria is indivisible, they're talking trash.
Trash, pure trash.
Trash of the highest order. Because there is nothing in this world that is sacrosanct.
Hello?
Nothing that is sacrosanct. So
Thank you.
that they think the British have put in Nigeria to make it indissoluble, we are going to tear it apart. Nothing that is sacrosanct. Because we are not made for suffering. And we cannot continue to endure an irresponsible union. Thank you, my sisters. I think I've answered that question. If you have anywhere else you want me to touch there, let me know.
Thank you so much. You answered it so well. If anyone does not hear now, that means the person needs to see the ear doctor. To open the ear. Thank you so well. We've had several rallies today. So many things happening today. Please, can you give us like a summary of all that happened today so that our people will know where we are going? Because we are marching forward. Like you said, we are not waiting for Fulanizo or Britain or anybody. We are marching forward and we are following it methodically. We are going. In fact, they go to fear, son. When they see us, they march. They say these people are set to go. Who can hold us back? Nobody. Please, can you summarize the activities of today to us and our watch viewers, please?
All right. Without pleasure. You know what I told you earlier? The Yorubas will spend 7 years to plan a 7-day war. We know where we are going when we will be free. We already know that we have started out everything. So we are evolving these things one by one. And now that we have partners in MENA, we are trying to carry them along our ways of achieving this. So that we can continue to learn from each other. And each one will be helping each other until we get to the top of the mountain of freedom. Now, we gave these people 3 months so that we have not declared a constitutional dispute with Nigeria. 3 months for a constitutional force majeure that, and we gave them 5 conditions. Sort these problems out before the expiration of 3 months. 3 months expired, we didn't hear anything. You know, give our politicians 1 month for all of us to begin to close ranks and for them to close shop. Knowing that at the end of the expiration of that 1 month, we will take to the streets and own our streets and take back our country, the Yoruba country. And if you have been following what has been going on for the past, maybe since the 30 days, for the past 1 month, we have been going from town to town, village to village, city to city, and we have been sensitizing our people. And now the grand rally came up in Ibadan today. Then we got to Mapo Hall, which is the center of Ibadan, beside the Olubadan Palace. We saw hundreds of policemen, armored tanks, jeeps, and everything all over the whole place. And they said that we couldn't do anything there. We told them this is Yoruba land.
Hello.
We are not fighting you. We are not being violent. We are here to claim what is ours. And thank God, most of them are Yoruba policemen. We told them we are fighting for you too. And they said, well, we didn't write any letter to come and do a rally. We said we don't need to write a letter to walk on our streets. What we are doing here is taking back Yoruba land inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter, square inch by square inch, square centimeter by square centimeter, and we will take it all over Yoruba land. And we are not making any boast about it, but we are not here for a fight. I think the people sent something, the policemen sent something. They said, of course, we just don't want crisis. we can be anywhere. You can, we don't want to hold the rally in the place that you have cordoned us. Inside where your policemen are. We went to their commander-in-chief there. We went there. And they said, okay. And we said, because for us to prove that we are not being violent, but we must pass our message. Yoruba nation now.
Yeah.
They said, okay, you can have it. So they just cleared the whole place for us. And we had our rally. And there was no violence. There was no crisis. And they were watching, they were in awe. I'm sure you saw some of the snippets.
We did.
Right?
Yes.
Some of the noises that were coming out. So we had our rally. People came from Ilori, Kwara State. People came from Kogi. People came from Shakiri. They came from Delta. They came from Edo. They came from all the 6 African states, Lagos, Ogun, Osun, Ekiti, Oyo. They came from everywhere. It was a blast.
Wow.
So when we finished the rally, we went to the policemen. We said, thank you so much. We have enjoyed your presence and your protection. But this is Yoruba land. We have taken back our land.
Yes.
So to round up, we now have, because there is Obiria who do Agbaye. That is all Yoruba women. They dress in white.
Yes.
And they all take out. And that is how the Balogun statue. Balogun was one of the greatest warriors of Yoruba land, who conquered, who defeated the Fulani people when they were doing the Fulani jihad. We did the demonstration around his statue. And the people, the Yoruba women in white, went up, danced around the statue, and they did some, libations and whatever.
Yes.
And danced all over the city of Ibadan. If I like our people are still dancing around Ibadan, up to now.
Wow.
It was after that we went for the Ninas conference at the Nanomo Secretariat. And at the Ninas conference, I'm sure you joined on Zoom and you saw it. You saw Tony Nike and some of the people from the Middle Belt, from the South, from the Southeast, from the Southwest, joining to make sure that here is a train in progress. We are inexorably on our way to our inevitable freedom.
Yep.
So, ladies of the daughters of truth, I appreciate you. I thank you. That's a small summary of what transpired today. It was exciting. It was exhilarating. It was totally humbling for some of us because our people are just ready to live. Thank you.
Thank you. People's power activated. The people's power has been activated. My people, thank you so much, sir. Because when we tell our people about method, they are not understanding it. If you want to solve maths and you follow method 1, 2, 3, nobody can fault it. The land belongs to you. The policeman will come and watch you have meeting. It's your right. It's your right. And this is the map we are showing our people so that you understand the alliance. See the alliance we are showing you. When you walk within this alliance, nobody will shoot you.
Yes. Mumu.
Nobody will shoot you if you walk through this alliance. See the map again. You see they've broken it. This is Yoruba people. Yes, Yoruba have activated their own. You have your own in Lower Niger to activate. Middle Belt are working on their own. Mind you, Sharia people have activated their own. It's called 2007. Yes, my dear.
No, hello. Hello on the back.
Yes. 2007 United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. So this is the English, my people. My people, the rights of the indigenous people, so dress back to your own indigenous land, your ancestral land. You see the white women dancing around. That thing he mentioned is a very powerful something. The man, the ancestor that conquered the Fulanese, they went to dance around his statue. Because when you talk of your ancestors, who is the white man to come and take your land when you are working with the people that have worked on that land before?
Hello.
Go back to your land, go back to your indigenous land. And when you get mention your name. You are not Biafra. You are Igbo. Igbo and Igbo. Igbo and Igbo. Ijo is Ijo. Urobo is Urobo. Just like Yorubas are Yorubas. You are not a tribe. You are a nation. Whoever that tells you that you're a tribe, that's an Arab or Buddha person.
He said,
Who is making that declaration? Who is defining nation? Who is defining tribe? Who made that definition? Kadonya made that definition. Who wrote that English? You are a nation. Stand on your land and declare your freedom. The power has shifted to the peoples, the masses. And messages are going round. Don't think we are here to just shout. No. We are just passing message to you. Why we shout sometimes is that some people are dead. If you don't shout, dead people will not wake up. Dead people, please wake up. That's why we're shouting. We don't enjoy shouting. We shout so that you will hear, because you're in land of the dead. And we want you to wake up. Please stop chasing shadows. Please, we beg you. Mandi de facto. All of you, we know you're just forming political parties. What you're doing is politics. You want to enter Nigerian politics through the back door. As always, you want to enter Nigerian politics through the back door, and you will fail. I tell you, you will fail. Because we, the women, we have come to liberate our people. We are not interested in Nigerian politics. You men, Mandi de facto, Mandi Somalia, Mandi Nnamdi Kanu, we know that you're all politicians. What you're doing is so that politicians, when you make enough noise, politicians will come and give you money. And we told you, we the women, the mothers of the children that you're killing, we will not let you do it.
oh no.
We will not let you do
Not
it.
under our watch.
You will not be under, you will not do it under our watch. Because we know you people. All you care about is your stomach. So when you make enough noise, politicians will come and give you the money they shared. And then you come and say, you want to give my people Biafra. We know you don't have any Biafra to give anybody.
No, you don't.
All you do is make noise and collect money. For the best thing, what you have formed this political party. And you're waiting for Nigerians to come so that you will come and they'll settle you. And you tell them, no erection, boycott, erection. And then the next thing you say, oh yeah, oh, go. You go popcorn. You're even afraid to fry popcorn. You think we don't know?
No referendum, no election.
No referendum, no election.
I'm sorry.
We know that these people are playing on your intelligence because you don't know. They're playing on your brain. That's what we brought to you, what works. In Ninas, we have partnership for freedom, partnership for self-determination. And we have showed you that Ninas is the umbrella. Now you are left to activate your own freedom and sovereignty in your own region. The Yorubas just activated there and they're working on it, and they will not stop. They are continuing. The next thing you hear is their referendum dates. They are continuing. Hey, Jebego.
Yes.
That's the way to go.
They have space for me. I'm coming.
Yes, maybe we'll go and join them more, because these Igbo people, I don't even know for them. Why we mention Igbo? Because we're Igbo women. Ijo people, we're not saying you should not say your own. Ijo nation. You're a nation, not a tribe. Start working on your own. Gather your people. And then we all work together in collaboration under Lower Niger Federation. Do you understand us? Some people, you need to be autonomous. You have enough resources to be autonomous. You have enough resources, but we can collaborate and form alliance. Like that, nobody will say, Igbo man is conquering us. Igbo man is stopping us. Igbo man is doing this. No. Stay in your land. We stay in our land, but we work together. We work together. So under Ninas, Lower Niger block. Then under Ninas, you have Middle Belt block. The Yoruba block that doing this. We are partners in freedom, partners in self-determination. That's what UN said 2007. We're ready for you people here. If you go there, our video is still there. 46 articles on what to do as an indigenous person to get your freedom. Do not reinvent the wheel. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. Stop deceiving yourself. You know that all those things people are doing is for position and money making. We know you people. We have worked with you people in IPOB, and we know all of you one by one. So you cannot deceive us again. We know your determination is because of position and money, so that politicians will bribe you. Stop all that. Go and drop, close shop. Fake pastors, close shop. Fake politicians, close shop. Fake freedom fighters, close shop. You are distracting us and wasting our time. Ninas has finished work. You heard what our brother explained. After they finished, they got to an end and they now saw, oh, this thing, we can't go it alone. We need partners. They joined, they worked together to make Ninas a reality. But they're still doing their own thing. But they are following a common pathway, which every other person should follow. Why are you wasting people's time now? Why are you wasting our time? Why are you allowing our children to die for nothing? You give them chakambu, a gun, to be running around inside forest. I not 24 ani. Sisters, go ahead, please.
Wow, my dear, you said it all. I will tell you guys funny thing this morning. So when I was watching the videos and I saw my sisters, my Yoruba sisters with their white cloth. Do you know I run in my clothes? I don't have anything white cloth in my. Why you guys? I'm like, really? I live in a house. I don't have a white sheet that I can tie. It was only pillowcase, so I caught the pillowcase and it looked weird. I was going to wear it today in solidarity of what my sisters are doing. We are going home. Our women are out already. You can
Sister Mona, do you know we have that? We call it aquacha. We have it like a Saba. That was that they produce that area and Yoma people. They still maintain the culture, but it's our culture. We have it.
a white sheet today. I'm
Yes.
going to buy a white sheet. I don't have any.
My dear, they close all the industries now. By now, this thing, Sandy was telling me how she wanted to buy. She couldn't even find where to buy anymore because they destroyed the local industries, the things that we produce. In our area, we use white cloth. So if in our area, as Indigo, we use white cloth to send our people home, how is it that we are not producing our culture? We are producing it. But they close our industries and brought their own. And these are the things we say, enough of all this. We are going back to our identity. And we have enormous wealth to do what we need to do. We should stop distracting us.
Absolutely. Our poor brother, he has been up all day between the rally and talking to the police and running the rally. I know he's exhausted and he's been in meetings as well. So I think I'm going to let him give us his final statement so that we can see if there's anyone that wants to contribute, and we can move on. So, Mr. Akinola, please go ahead and give us your final statement and see how you can get these people on board with what we are doing, because all we want to do is to go home. We don't want their money. We don't want the election. We don't want their bribery. We don't want anything. We just want our children to have a decent life. That is the underlying. That's a common denominator in what we are doing. Nothing else. No more. No agenda. No hidden agenda. We just want our babies to have the best life. We want them to live like any other normal person, and so that we can, like you said, we have a country. We have a place. We have indigenous people in our land. That is the pride of the black nations. So we really want to have that come to fruition in our lifetime, and that's what we're fighting for. We don't have 100.
Fast, my sister.
We are still strong, so we can help them finish the job.
Yes.
So go ahead and give us your final statement.
Yeah, a people desire for freedom, they always attain that freedom if they truly desire it. If they really, truly, sincerely, honestly desire that freedom, they will always attain it. The trick is not to be discouraged or to feel defeated or continue to entertain doubts along the way. If you remember one of those videos that you showed, there was one where we were talking about, we are still looking for restructuring and all the rest, that we don't want resource control and stuff. If you look at the end, we wrote it there, this is just the beginning. And that was 2017, when they could nearly have criminalized us, And we came out to tell the whole people wanted. And that thing has built a momentum that is presently unstoppable. So the critical mass of our people has been achieved. It's now on the project is now on autopilot. So what I would like to tell all our brothers and sisters in the zones that are collaborating to achieve this Minas project is that we should never be discouraged. Of course, we should be methodical and pragmatic in what we are doing. Have a goal in mind and make sure that goal, you keep doing everything, laying the steps along the way towards its achievement. So, and that's the template I would like to tell to all the region. And I would like to say that this is what Nina is putting on the table. So, my last words are that never ever give up. Never ever doubt the fire of your potential. Never ever underestimate your capability. We are all destined for greatness once we achieve it. It's a mighty and massive and fantastic thing to bequeath to our children. And our children will remember us in 100 years' time, in 50 years' time, in 1,000 years' time, and they will remember this moment in time, this era that will sacrifice us to make their tomorrow possible. Thank you.
Wow.
Amen.
Thank you, our brother. We cannot thank you enough. We really wish that connectivity wasn't an issue, so you can be on the same platform. Our audience tend to enjoy when when your life and your cabinet, but it's okay. It is what it is. Hopefully, we'll have you back at a sooner time. So you're in Lagos with better reception, and then we can run this deal again. We appreciate you so much, and we'll be talking to you soon. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is for the daughters of truth. Bosa, bosa, bosa.
Bosa. Three bosa.
Thank you so much. All right, so we have time to few minutes actually to take comments, concerns, questions, whatever you want to do before we give you guys our take home point and call it a day. So if you're bored enough, I don't know why people are afraid of us. We are beautiful looking. I mean, we don't look like we eat people or what. So just don't come if you're dumb because we will get you. You will not look very good afterwards. So we're not saying come to support what we're saying, but come with sensible things so that we can have a good conversations with you.
Yeah.
So if you're bold enough, you can call in. You can actually. Oh, I didn't post the. Oh.
And you can speak Igbo or Yoruba. We'll have people that understand those languages, which we'll have people that will also explain Ijaw and stuff for us. Because we want to go back to our indigenous languages,
Yes,
our
absolutely.
culture, everything. We want to go back. We have so much. It's so funny sometimes when you're in class here and they're trying to teach you maybe critical thinking or something. Say, hey, this is what our mothers taught us in kitchen now.
Don't teach it to us. Don't confuse it. Don't teach it. Don't teach
You see them painting it and bringing it. I'm like, okay, this is we learned it at home. You're just saying it in English.
I know that's funny that you said that. So we have our phone number as +1 774 348 09. I mean 0942 +1 338 0942. You can call that as a WhatsApp number or you can call it as a regular phone number. And of course, we are here in the US. I don't know what code you need to use to call it in. So this is a time to call in. If not, we just call it a day. We've been on air for a while, fighting the demon of internet connections and all kinds of stuff. The struggle is real. Like my daughter would tell me, the struggle is real, but it doesn't matter. When we see men like Akinola doing what he's doing, speaking boldly in his ancestral land,
Mm,
that's what we're looking for. We don't want people sending us internet communication. You
mm.
stay in your land and you put your feet on the ground, and your ancestors will be connecting with you as you make
Yep,
declaration.
that's it, sister.
As you make declaration, you are in touch with your ancestors. Not in touch with looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot. I am so appreciative because I've been looking for men. I just finally found one. I know I can find more. So we appreciate all
Samura, you're
of
not alone. God is also looking for men.
All
You're
right,
not alone.
right? So good. So, if you're one of the good men doing work to get our people, give our people freedom, my dear, I will worship you. I will adore you, please. And I'm not the fake one. I mean the real one, the real one that will give my people freedom because that's all I'm concerned about. I'm not here for popularity contest. The phone
Mm-mm.
number has been posted and I will have it pinned. Um, so that you'll be able to either call in or whatever. If not, we just give you guys a take home point. Please share this video. People need to understand. Someone asked a question earlier. He said, what is the Igbo nation doing? Sister, okay, I'll let you answer that person. He said, what is the Igbo nation doing? I guess when he was listening to our guest talk earlier, his question was, what is Igbo nation doing? So please see if you can help me shed a light on that one. Or should I say, what are they not doing?
Okay, that's why daughters of truth, because we're daughters of truth, we tell the truth as it is. As it is now, the great Igbo nation is being distracted, all sorts of stuff. Some are distracted, they say they are one Nigeria. Some are distracted, they say they are Biafrans. I say, we don't even know who you are. So, and we are calling them to wake up. The great Igbo nation, the sons and daughters of Igbo land. It's time to wake up. Stop claiming other people's lands because they will not trust you. You keep claiming them. One Ijaw man is looking at you with the other eye, say, the other Yoruba man is looking at you. Hausa man is looking at you the other side. The Yoruba man is, they're all suspicious of your moves. So you cannot be claiming other people's resources and land. But we're not saying that you should live where you are. When they form their nation, like when Yoruba nation forms their nation and establish everything, you live there the way we live in US. We live in US and we're not claiming US land. They help people, if they give you citizenship, fine. If they don't give you, you know you're a citizen of Igbo land. You're a citizen of the great Igbo land. Igbo land is known everywhere. When I came here, I just said I'm from Nigeria. They say, which part?
Yeah, you
The person looked at,
Are you Igbo?
yeah, he said, are you Igbo? He said, I identify with Igbos because they're like me. This is an American telling me, why are you hiding your name and trying to pick up one name? Even in the Ijaw people, they told you that you are not part of them because Bight of Biafra is they are near the river. You are not part of it. So stop claiming other people's name and be serious with your life. And there's a caller here.
Yes, call out your name and where you're calling from. Uh-oh, did she hang up?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
Daughters of truth. What's up? Daughters of truth. What's up? My sisters, I applaud you guys. So I'm rejoicing. Thank God our freedom is here. So I'm not gonna say it's almost here. It's here.
Amen.
So Yoruba nation, we are watching, we are observing, and I'm encouraging Ndi Igbo. Now, Zan of Biafra. Biafra, I am the Biafra.
How do you think of Biafra?
They look proud of Ndi Igbo. Biafra. Biafra. No. What to give slave name? Only all over the world. Why can't we just answer our name for once? Be proud, only Igbo. Just I know it's all people want on the Igbo. I couldn't want to boost them effort to an end Yoruba. Only why there I am. Okay, so daughters of truth, you guys are representing us very, very well. So I'm always, sitting at the back and enjoying. I know I'm supposed to do more, but you guys are just like doing wonderful job. So daughters of truth, what's up?
That's funny. Thank you, Sister Chum.
Yes, my dear. Our people are busy claiming other people's land. They will never give it to you. They'll be suspicious of your moves.
I changed my name. I used to answer Mona to make it easier for Americans. I said, oh, hell to the Mona Chibu Saga. So when I send my email, I send it like, is this Mona? Yes, it's not Mona. I said, we're giving you guys fake name. I'm claiming my name. See, I'm Mona, or Mona this, or Mona and them work, or Mona and the American. No, Mona Jim Saga. I am an Igbo woman. Get with the program. That's who I am.
Yep.
An Igbo woman from Igbo nation.
Hey!
That's who I am. I have come to claim what my ancestors left for me. I have come to collect what my ancestors. I am so proud and honored that I came from a land called Igbo nation. Igbo nation.
Do you know when you say that your ancestors recognize you?
My dear,
Do you understand?
They are dancing that go.
I'm telling you.
To make it better, I'm sure is that my middle name. How I share the 10 self from present that one alone. Ahamuzuke, prophetic name that carries me all over.
Why in the world would I reduce it to Muna? That's a foreign someone that will say, are you Mona Lisa? Even in the Muslim, I said, oh, that's a common name now. Muslim, TSL Kwagwal. I have to collect my name back. You know, the Islam, they have something Mona in Islam.
Yeah.
I said, oh, no, that's not gonna fly. That's not what the intention that my mother had in her mind when she gave me that beautiful name. Oh, no. Enough is enough. We are Igbo people from Igbo nation. Get with
Igbo
the
Anatago.
Yes.
Igbo Anatago. We are returning.
We are
Igbos are returning, not Biafra. I don't know who Biafra is. What is even the meaning of the word? I don't even know.
And my children, they just love it. It makes so much sense to them.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. It's like, you know how you're fighting with a spirit. All of a sudden, you realize there's no reason to fight. The battle has been won. The battle has been won. What the hell am I fighting for? My dear, it's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. How dare I hide who I am? I had to confess, I used to be ashamed of the Yorubas. You see them by the wall, Hannah, screaming their language. I said, oh, let me go and hide. These people are from Nigeria.
My dear, I do that. And my children will say, Mom, you know how does. I said, no, I'm speaking Igbo. And the people, my people are where the network is, they're not hearing well. I don't care. I'm speaking Igbo in the mall, everywhere. I say it.
The Zoom ID has been posted for those that want to call through Zoom.
Right. So the Zoom is there.
Stamina, you peg it. Peg the number.
I did. Thank you so much. So this is awesome. This is awesome that we are now taking back our.
My sister, can you bring the picture up again so that I will remind them?
Yes, we
our Igbo nation.
Back our pride of place.
Yes.
No longer hiding.
This is who we are.
Who we are.
This is who we are.
But intentionally I will dress like an Igbo woman and go places nowadays, so that if you're confused, I will help you explain.
My dear, identity crisis is very bad. If you have identity crisis, you cannot bother for life. You will never find your roots.
Everybody at my work knows Otutu Oma and Ehihi Oma now, because I don't say good afternoon and good morning. I will say Otutu Oma. Then I will say the rest in English. So now when they reply me, especially when they're asking for a favor, Otutu Oma, Ehihi Oma, I said, no, it's one at a time. Are you in the morning? Are you in the afternoon?
Make up your mind.
Make up your mind. Don't use the whole thing at the same time.
At the same time.
They're loving it. I'm getting text messages with the
world will love it. Even the world will love it.
Yes.
Do you know this lady? One of the Nollywood or something, like she was supposed to win an award or something, and they disqualified her for not using.
Is it Genevieve? Genevieve.
Yeah. Because the world, you know, white people, they hate fakeness.
Oh no.
Yes.
Because it confuses them. They want you to say who you
original.
Are. They can deal with you. Yeah, be original. And if you're original, they will accept you more.
Yes.
So we are Igbos, and they're used to that. They know that. You see how the Yorubas are going. They know that. So this is who we are. Stop deceiving yourself and deceiving your children and getting confused all along. This is it. The great Igbo nation.
Say it again, sister. Say it again, so that
people great Igbo nation.
Yes, so
this is who we are. We are not apologetic about it. I heard one madman on the radio telling people that if you do anything in Igbo name, it will not work. That's a lie from the devil. Because they have used the word Biafra to make money. So once they want to make money and deceive our people, just like Boko Haram, the word Biafra is like Boko Haram. When they say Boko Haram, they say terrorists, and they start giving them money. So they use the name Biafra to make money, and they cannot drop it. But we are Igbos. The Ijaws are Ijaws, and they will be more proud. Ijaws have their flag. It's all these franchise people that co-opted them and made them to lose what they were doing. Urobe people, you see, there is this, whenever our enemy comes into that lower Niger block, it's space, what they use against our neighbors is to tell them that Igbos want to dominate them. And once they say that thing and they watch our supremacy and our attitude of, we know we don't hide. Okay, here there's only we don't hide. Once they see that, it intimidates them. So anything you're telling them you want to do with them, they're not listening to you. They think you want to steal their resources. But if they see you, that you're working to get your own freedom and restore your land, they will copy from you and go and restore their own. Now, when they have their sovereignty in their hands and you have your own in your hand, you can now discuss about the arrangement. Whether you want to have a confederation or you want to have a federation or you want to, whatever you want to do, and whatever name you want to call that entire region. When you do that, you see, there will be more trust. You see, when even in health, they will tell you if you're dealing with a patient, trust is very important.
Oh, yes.
Because when the patient has trust with on you, the communication becomes easier. He will tell you what he will not tell any other person. He will make your life very easy. The management, even compliant, will be very easy. Just build on trust. That is what it is. It's the same thing in freedom. If your neighbors trust what you're doing, they will go with you without you having to preach to them. But if they don't understand you and your Appian way moves, one day you move this way. Yes, you move the other way. You move the other way. You produce Abba bags. He says it's Italy. Meanwhile, they know you that you're fraudulent.
Now people are so used to that Appian way moves. They want to short, and they don't know that at the end of the day, they are shortchanging themselves.
That's
you understand?
what it is.
So you want to do it. You want to do it fast. You're going to get us Biafra tomorrow, and yet you don't have a plan. You don't have a map. You don't have a pathway. You don't have a blueprint. You don't have a roadmap. You don't have anything that would lead you to that Biafra that you want to get. But you want to later, you now say, Chuko Biafra will give it to you.
Yes.
That if it doesn't give it to you, know that I am not worshiping him. Bringing so much confusion in the land. So now people don't know whether to worship Chuko Biafra, but they don't know that they don't. Confusion in Alibo right now. So much confusion.
So much. And they're going
because somebody wants to make money for himself.
Yes.
You know?
Going in circles, from one circle to the other circle. When you bring them out of small circle, they will enter a bigger circle. They will not tell you now it's de facto. I say Chineke Nekweni Hojo. Why are these people so confused? Why are you so confused?
About de facto. One person is just having a show with the Ambazonia. They said they're doing the Ambazonia Biafra collaboration alliance theory. I'm like, what?
Is the criminal in Ambazonia? That one that they do meeting with. There are people set him away because he swallowed their money.
He swallowed their money. It's the same thing as Ekperima. So
Ekperima plus Ekperima, they now meet. Association of all the Ekperimas.
That's funny. That is funny. Right. So anyway, we are going to call it a day. They didn't have the nobody is calling in, so that we can move on to. There's a meeting today. The Nina sisters, can you all tell them the Nina's meeting while I get this my PowerPoint up? Hello.
Which Nina's meeting? I thought we already had it.
I thought there's one coming up today. No.
We had it.
Conference.
Yeah.
We already had it. Yeah.
Apart from other smaller meetings that will be still going on. Okay. Those other not public meetings that are in private.
Right. You can keep talking. Let me find my PowerPoint. It disappeared on me.
So our people, it's so easy. We know that we have suffered a lot, especially the Igbo. So we're not used to having things easy. We always look for the hard one. But no, there's no need for it. No need to go through a hard road. The map is already on the road. And we have brought Yoruba guests, and we'll bring more for you to see how this thing works. This is what they're using. They are working in collaboration with Ninas to get to where they are getting to. We are seeing them. Everybody does not need to understand it, but the people on top, they are following it. That's why I see Professor Akintoye is the chairman Ninas, the co-convener Ninas. So all these people are working with other people from our side and the other side. So don't let people deceive you. Stop allowing others to deceive you and tell you things that are not real, things that they can never achieve. If you draw war to our region, that war will destroy you. You cannot be having our land you want to create Somalia in our land. That doesn't even make sense. That means the person does not love us. He does not love our people. The youths, you need to work with the elders. You need to follow pathway, Nina's pathway. As we speak, there are meetings going on. We have our handbills going round. People are sharing handbills. You understand? explaining the Nina's protocol to our people so that they will understand they don't need to die. Meetings are going on. So don't think that things are not happening. Things are happening. We are just explaining on this platform so that our people can understand and they follow the road. They say, follow who know road, make you know for gutter. Go ahead, Sister Mona.
Right, right. So our take-home point today is that Nigeria has collapsed. It entrapped indigenous people. It's entrapped indigenous people, especially in the south and the middle belt. They are now seeking referendum to charter their future in unfiltered self-determination. It is tragic that the political merchants from the south and the middle belt are busy plotting elections in 2023 under the worse than appetite 1999 military decree. So we're telling you guys now, what do we need to do? Especially the young people of Nigeria. We want you guys to be one, beware of politicians, beware of pastors, because they will tell you nothing is happening, nothing mega. Remember, they have to fuel their jets. They have to pay for their homes that they have all over the continent. Somebody has to pay for it. So the more you remember, you remain, what is it, under their voice, under their command, the better for them because they have to continue to pay for these things. What about the so-called senior advocates? The ones that wear udele hats and call themselves lawyers. The ones that don't know their left from right. The ones that saw their country being devoured and they never said anything because their own. And then are we talking about the so-called influencers and celebrities? Because if you keep listening to them, they will want you to deviate from the right pathway, which is the Nina's pathway. We saw our brother explain that to us this afternoon. We've been yelling about it, talking about it, screaming about it, praying about it on this platform for us to understand we don't need to die. The job has been done. We just need to follow this protocol. We have even established a website for you guys to make it easy. All you have to do is to go to www.ninas, FFN, FF, starting freedom from Nigeria, ffn.org. And you get all the information that you need, because what we don't want is for you to jump on the platform and say, what is going on? What are they saying? Go and learn. Go, your people are dying. Can you do that much? Can you get off social media and using your data for nonsense and just go on that website? It has a wealth of information for you guys over there. It has a lot of information for you to understand this pathway that we're talking about. What is this right pathway? To decommission the illegitimate 1999 military decree. First thing that we need to do is to hold general elections in 2023. In that we say, close shop. Close shop. Politicians, close shop, close shop, close shop. Stop using our blood to fuel your lifestyle, to fuel the houses that you abandoned in America only for them to sell it for half of the price. This will allow us to have a time-bound transitional government, which we have given them the chance, but of course they blew it as usual. They are having the time of their lives until unknown spirit visits them. They don't know what is about to descend. What would that do? That would allow us to have a regional referendum or referendums by ethnic nationalities. And then that will help us to decide if either we want to recommit or exit the union. I already know my answer. I've made my own referendum paper ready to drop it in the box because I know what my answer is. Or better yet, either to have a new Nigeria or no Nigeria. We already know what the answer is. You cannot stay with people that took us 100 years backwards. Even if you're struggling, they will throw weights on top of you and make the journey even harder. You can't make any move. And to that, we are saying enough is enough. We are so done. Politicians, close shop, close shop, close shop, close shop. We are done with the use of our blood again to fuel your lifestyle. So we thank you so much for joining us. We will be seeing you guys next week. But before we do that, I will have my sisters say some final words, and then we'll call it a day. And hopefully by the grace of God, God's willing, what will be, because we know where we're going. We have made up our minds. We are determined. We are not relenting until our children are free, until our children can live their dreams, until our children can, at 25, have a professional job and move out of their parents' house. We are not here for politicians to make money and come to their children's graduation. That's why I posted that little, let me put it up again, to show you guys that when we talk here on this platform, we go with facts. This is a news report of how much your people are spending on school fees for their children. So graduation is coming soon. As a matter of fact, school will be ending May, the end of this month. So this is how much your Nigerian politicians and people in the so-called elites as well, because that's why they don't want our country or our nation, our self-determination to come through, because they are able to continue to pay these $1 billion compared to any other person or persons or any other people from other places. So it says Nigerians are spending $500 million, y'all, to schools in the United States. So these schools, if you think about it, they don't want us to do any better, because they want us to keep coming. I may begin to put $200 per credit hours, put 3,000. And your people will even pay for 4 years. So some of them will pay for 6 years in case their child is not smart enough to pass that school. They will give them 6 years and 7 years school fees so they can continue to stay there, because for every degree, I think they give you about 8 years to complete a degree. So who knows if they're paying 8 years? So here, this is what they're doing when our people are drowning at the Mediterranean seas, when our children are being locked up all over the prison systems, all over the world, because they are trying to survive and possibly doing something they should not be doing. And this is the money that they are handing over to the American schools. While in our land, they let our school rotten away. There is no, you can't even, I'll be wondering, like a young girl that is in her menstrual period, where does she go for schools that don't have restrooms? Where does she go to change? So that means she will stay home for those 4 days, as if we are back during the Stone Age again. And look at how much money that our people are spending every year. Nigerians, it didn't say Africans, Nigerians. This is how much money that is being taken away from our country and be given to other people to live their best lives.
In dollars.
In dollars. After they collect it, they will use it to give their people scholarship to study even more. And this is what our people is doing. Their people are doing. And we're saying, no, enough of your job. We are done with your nonsense.
This is only United States. So we're not talking of UK, China, Asia, every other place that have.
My dear, I didn't even remember that part. You're right. This is only United States. You're not talking about Canada. You're not talking about Russia. You're not talking about Malaysia. You're not talking about everywhere else. This is only United States, my people.
And majority are Igbo people, actually. Because Igbo peoples are the ones on exile.
Wow. My sister, I'm overwhelmed. I'll let you guys finish up so that we can let our people go. It's been a long day.
I mean, it's quite unfortunate that there were schools in Aba. Somebody was, strolling around Aba recently, with I think it was last week, and he was looking at the primary schools in Aba. An entire primary schools of about 200 kids have only 3 teachers, a principal and 2 teachers actually, so total of 3 teachers. And in that school, they didn't have chairs, they didn't have, kids were sitting down on blocks. Blocks. And some of them were bringing, chairs from home or what have you. Some would put mat on the floor. About 10 kids would sit on the mat. The teacher, there was barely any chalk. So the teacher was using unye. He was using a charcoal to write on the wall. And the first thing that came to my mind is that for crying out loud, there's supposed to be a governor in that state.
Yeah.
You understand? And this governor, we see him all the time flaunting these schools that his children has been to, abroad and all that. And you cannot clean up. And it's not just one school. This person went around the community, went to it's like when you leave this community, go to the next community, it's the same, the same way it was made. So it's quite unfortunate. And that's why we're saying, because that constitution allows your governor to do that kind of nonsense and get away with it. If it were here or any other place, or let's use China or South Korea, for instance, or even Japan, the head of that governor will be on a plate right now. because you cannot, things that you're supposed to do for your community or for your constituents, you cannot just put it in personal pockets. You cannot use it to train your kids abroad. So that is why we're saying putting down that constitution is as important as the breath you take. Because if things were normal, why would children of that magnitude of number of students have just 3 teachers in an entire school? You understand? So, you know, and that is why we're telling our people to key in. This is in Aba. This is
everywhere,
in
right?
Igbo land.
Everywhere.
This is in Igbo land. And these governors or whatever, their children are not in such schools, so they don't care. And as we've often told you, that constitution allows them to do that. And you can't fault them. Because so go and check. After all, the constitution said I can behave anyhow I want. And you can't fault them, so to speak, because they have every right to misbehave. So we're telling our people to key in. I also want to use the opportunity to tell our people that the pathway of Ninas encompasses all of us. So if you're thinking, oh, it's because the Yorubas are this or the Yorubas are that, the Yorubas are moving forward because they saw the script and started running. They read it, it made so much sense, and they started moving. So all our people that have been distracted for no reason, they are being distracted because there's somebody that is going to build El Dorado in the air. We're now telling you, it's that time you kick into the lower Niger territory and start doing everything that we're supposed to do to get out of this contraption, to get out of this quagmire. So it's for us all to key into it. And it's not too late. We are following a pathway that cannot be faulted. You remember our guest said it. He said it cannot be faulted because they are moving from one step to the other, to the other, to the other. You cannot jump from step A. You now move to step C or D. You have to go to step B before you move to C, D, and all what's not. So our people, please key into the right path so that we can all go home. Everybody is tired. Some of us are brothers say we're also tired. Everyone wants to go home. Some of us work 12 hours shift, 15-hour shift. We want to stop shifting all those kinds of things and go home and relax, for crying out loud. So please key into the pathway so that we can move. And thank you also for joining. We hope to see you all next week. Thank you.
Thank you, my sisters. Thank you, our viewers. We appreciate you coming here every Saturday so that we discuss and plan how to move forward. You have heard all that we said. Victim mentality will not help us. What is happening to us happened to India, happened to China, happened to all these nations, and they fought through it. Nina's pathway is the road for us to enter. The earlier you key into it, the better for you. If you keep going to be entertained on radio, that's all they can give you, entertainment. They will ginger you, entertain you. That's all. There's no plan. These are facts on the table. So please stop allowing yourself to be deceived. You can see the Yorubas following the protocol and they're moving. It's very easy. We are working. It's not that we're not working. That you're not here doesn't mean that we're not working. We're just that you are delaying what we're doing. Each time you go and meet all those rogues and you're giving your money to them and wasting our time and doing what you're not supposed to do, you'll be distracting us. Each time you draw these people to our land to kill us, whether you are bringing the Nigerian military or you're bringing Boko Haram, you are the one using your mouth to bring them. If you can keep quiet and we work together, we will get out faster than you can imagine. The plans are already here. Igbo bi we kene mu. Ndị ba anyị kene mu. Ọ ga-elugo ka anyị ga-anazi n'unu. Ka anyị jenu lụọ a nation bụ nke anyị. A sị na onye ajụrụ a ga-ajụ onwe ya. Ndị Hausa jụrụ anyị. Ụwa niile jụrụ anyị. Ebe ijele egbuo ndị Igbo. Ọkwa n'otu a ka esi wee kepụta anyị. Anyị mere anyị ka anyị bụrụ nwa atụrụ eji achụ àjà n'ụwa niile. Ọbara ndị Igbo na-akwafu ebe niile. Ebe ije na abala ndị Igbo. Ọ bụ otu a ka Chineke si wee mee. Ifuna na ọ bụghị otu a ka Chineke si wee mee. Biko na ụmụnne m, ka anyị nabanụ, ka anyị jee lụọ our great Igbo nation. Ọwụ na anyị lụọ ya, anyị akwụsie ike n'anị. Ana nna nna anyị, ndị Igbo na ndị Ngede, ị na-akwanyezi mmanya n'anị na-ekene ha. Ha obi adị ha mma. Ha na-asọpọtụ ihe ị na-eme. si gị gaba n'iru nwa m, ịtụọ mmanya na ikene ndị mbụ na ndị egede, ha kwelu gị ukwe, ndị nwe ikwekwala ha. Ndị ga-aka ụka unu ana aka, mana ụka ị ga-aka bụ ụka Chineke chọrọ ka ị ka, ọgbọ nke eji edisivu mmadụ. Unu afụgo ihe mere ada Jizọs, a ji maka ụka wee na-achọ igbu nwa ahụ for nothing, mana ndị Igbo wee kwunie wee sị na ife a bụ ife Igbo ga-eme wee zọpụta nwa. Etu a ka esi wee nwee ndị ada Jizọs juru ebe niile nọ n'ofu ụlọ ụka ndị mmụọ. Awerụkwa m okwu weta ụka, mana enwere m okwu weta ndị ji ụka aghụghọ wee na-egbu ndị be anyị, na-ezukọrọ ihe anyị na ha nwere, si na ha na-aka ụka. Biko Igbo bụ Igbo, anyị ọmụ unu, ọ ga-eluo for Igbo great nation. Anyị ga-eme nwunye, anyị zụka eme, Igbo ga-anata. Ndewo, daalụ.
Well, thank you so much for that good one, my sister. So I posted our WhatsApp link. I know some people are going to start using this platform as well. So if you want to join us, just click on that WhatsApp link. It will bring you to our Nina's Indigenous platform. It is there. You can actually see it after the show. I'm going to leave it there for a while. So yeah, click if you want to truly learn more about what we're doing. We want this information to go far and wide, because the platform that we're using, they try to limit what we are doing, and we understand that. So we need to come up with other ways to disseminate the information. So click on that link if you want to join us and learn more, so that you can share this important information with your people. The land, our land is calling us. The 400 years that was given has already passed. And because we are still in the wilderness, running around and following all kinds of distractions and noises, we are not getting to our destination faster. So we are serious about what we are doing. If you know of anything that can make this show better, if you know how we can reach more people, please, we are not know-it-all. We are here to learn. We are here to collaborate. Yeah, well, collaborators. That's what we do. We are collaborators. So join us in truthfulness, and we can get to where we're going fast. So we thank you guys so much. We are sorry about the mishap today, but it's okay. They will never stop us. Yeah, they will never stop us. So thank you so much. Our brother mentioned here, I want him to know that we are watching his comment. He said that we should warn our people about our businessmen. Of course, the businessmen, they are part of the problems. I remember telling someone how we sat there in the 419 Apota, then they started going into politics, and we sat there and we watched them. And our children begin to think it's okay now to be stealing and doing 419 and all that stuff, because that's the only way you will survive. Nobody was following the right pathways to survival. So we want to call out anyone, whether if he's even celebrity, businessman, or a beautiful house that is making you misbehave, or a tree in front of your house that is making you behave, anything that is making you misbehave, please quit it now, because we need to get home, and we need to get home faster. We thank everyone, all the nations in the areas. I don't know all of them. What we want everyone in those locations is to come out and show us introducing their nation, like we have introduced Igbo nation. Some people are asking, what about the other nations? I'm hoping they will come out and introduce themselves and carry on their nations, and we'll help to support them. We'll show their flyers and their posters on our platform. So come out and do your own biddings. I don't know all the information back there. So we need you to come out and do
And we already having some posters from some of those nations.
Yes, we're already having some posters,
in Global Niger Blog. So we are encouraging everyone to come up, because everybody should be up. We don't want anybody to be a tribe.
Up and doing. Yeah.
There's some nationalities.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to claim your position. We don't want to take anything from you. I am more than enough. We are all more than enough. So we're not trying to cross over and take anybody's stuff. Come out and do your own thing. And your sisters will support you. We are here to support you. We are here to collaborate with you. Don't be afraid, especially our sisters, if you are thinking about this in your heart, you say, oh, I'm not bold as those women. Don't worry, come through the pathway. That's what we're sending that WhatsApp. Join with the WhatsApp. Get in touch with us one-on-one, so we can give you the boldness that you need to deliver your people. All right, my people, we are talking too much. So we see you guys next week. We are so excited. Hopefully what will happen next week. Go ahead.
Sorry?
No, you were going to say something. Go ahead.
No. I will say bye.
Oh, bye. Okay, bye, our people. Bye.
Bye. I love you.